Brace yourself for unprecedented epicness, because today I'm going to be reviewing the upcoming McFlurrin Destiny action figures that are slated to be released come summer of 2017. As you can unequivocally see, McFlurrin plans on churning out 4 Destiny action figures. It's great that they're dabbling into this line. We finally get our favorite Destiny characters realized in action figure form. They include Lord Saladin, they include the Iron Banner Hunter action figure, the Vault of Glass Titan action figure, and last but not least, the King's Fall Warlock action figure. I'm not well acclimated with the series, but I do know that these characters have merit. So, the issues appertaining to these figurines are numerous. Their joints are flimsy, these characters are lean, they're not brawny, they're not burly, and their joints may sever. They may easily come apart, so that can be a major issue. Another issue is they seem to lack accessories. It's just quite a pity and a shame that you're paying over $20 for figurines that are devoid of accessories. But I would say that there are some redeeming qualities about these figurines. Their textures, their aesthetics, their sculpts, their hues, their designs, their cosmetics, their details are just incredible. So McFlurrin deserves their accolades for going the extra mile on designing these figures. So they have incredible designs, they have incredible sculpts, their shadings, their hues, their textures, their overall likeness to the Destiny characters is just incredible. However, they're lacking in terms of articulation, accessories, and features. So again, we have another character. This one is not worth over $20. I would actually say that this first character, the Iron Banner Hunter, is worth closer to $10. This Vault of Glass Titan figurine may be worth a bit more. It may be worth closer to $12 in my opinion. He's a bit more bulky. He has some armor, so he seems to offer more plastic for your money, which is always enticing. But I just detest the fact that they only have 14 points of articulation. I would have preferred if they had interchangeable hands. Fisted hands are always nice, but they have weapon gripping hands, which are the second best type of hands they can have. It's nice that he has a belt, but it can't come off. His armor can't be removed, which is a missed opportunity because it could have allowed for some variation in terms of his appearance. So that figure's a bit better than the other one. It's not as scrawny, but it's not the quintessential Destiny figure either. Next we have this Warlock figure. The aesthetics are novel, they're unique. His wardrobe is majestic, it's divine, but in spite of his uncanny, exquisite appearance, he's just not worth over $19. So again, I would deem this figure to be worth closer to a $10 price point. These figures are a bit scraggly, they're lean, they're not as brawny, nor as burly, nor as bulky, nor as hefty as I would prefer them to be. McFlurrin has become infamous for creating action figures with articulation issues and with weak joints, so these figures may be apt to come apart easily. Again, we have another figurine. This figurine seems to be of higher quality. We have Lord Saladin. I would be content with spending closer to $20 for this figurine, but even though he stands 10 inches tall, even though he dwarfs most figurines, even though he has a cloth cape and a helmetless head, even with all that, he's still not worth closer to $40, but I would buy him for closer to $20. So the asking prices of these figurines are nearly twice as much as I would be willing to pay for them. But if you're an avid devout Destiny fan, then you'll be appeased to know that your favorite characters are being realized in action figure form. Hopefully these prices will plunge. If not, then I may consider buying them for closer to their asking prices if I have some spare cash to deplete. But I doubt that I'll have any disposable income, so I'll have to unfortunately abstain and desist and refrain from buying any of these figurines until their prices plummet and until I can afford them for their asking prices. So as a totality, I'd rate this lot to be a 4 out of 10. Yes, they are amazing in terms of their sculpts and details and shadings and textures and hues and aesthetics and designs, but they're lacking in terms of accessories, articulation, and in terms of integrity. So I have a hunch that 3 of these figures can easily come apart. Lord Saladin may be a bit more sturdy, but again, it's a salient issue that the structural integrity of these figures can easily become compromised. So that's my review of the McFlurrin Toys upcoming 2017 Destiny action figures. I hope that you found this video to be insightful and enthralling. Have a wonderful, marvelous day. Goodbye.